Hi everyone, welcome to the very first episode of Blogger Tips. This is a series I'm starting, hopefully to inspire some of you to start your own blog. Maybe you've been thinking about it, maybe you're on the fence, or maybe you already have a blog but are looking to make it bigger and better and just more wonderful. Today's episode is more of an introduction. I'd be happy to take any blogger tip requests in terms of questions you may have. Leave them down below, but I just want to take some time to share with you kind of why you should blog if you're thinking about it, what inspired me to blog, and what makes a blog interesting or informative and things like that, the individuality that goes into every single personal blog. Well, to start off, my motto for my blogging life is do what you love to do, but do it better, right? Simply put, the world is such a big and wonderful place. There are so many people with various hobbies. They love to do certain things, be it cooking or sewing or maybe folding origami or maybe woodworking or maybe just writing prose, all sorts of things, making puzzles maybe you're a puzzle master out there. And the chances are that at some point when you were starting out and you were an absolute newbie at a certain thing, you searched up online and someone provided either a tutorial or maybe a demonstration or maybe a review on something that really helped you out, right? Given this day and age, we live in a world where the exchange of information is so important. Not only does it build community, but it allows us to have a different sense of belonging, so to speak. Whether you belong to some cooking group, or you belong to like a paper folding group, or maybe to a dip dyeing fabric sewing group, whatever that it is. There's a spot for everyone out there, and I think that's the beautiful thing about the Great Wide Web. Now, it doesn't have to be something that you are absolutely a perfectionist professional at. It could be something that you feel like, I'm pretty good at this. Maybe better than the people around you. Maybe your friends always ask you, hey, how do you do this? And you're always the one to show up with a good answer. The chances are you do something better than the people around you. There's one thing, you gotta be good at something, I'm pretty sure. And that could definitely be, the starting point for a blog, right? A hobby that you have perhaps. And you may ask, why share with others? Like I mentioned, at some point you were a noob and someone else knew a little bit more than what you did and they helped you out. And now maybe you're a pro, right? And I think the world runs on sort of give and take relationships, and that makes everything at balance. So for me, starting a blog was much about not being able, first off, to find comprehensive, concise, detailed information on beauty products. Essentially, when I was interested in them, when I was just starting out, they really lacked places that you can go and look at great detailed pictures, see swatches, and especially ingredients list. A lot of reviews I found did not take into consideration that people say have allergies or break out with certain products. They didn't list the ingredients list, and therefore that was a big letdown, when it came to reviews. And also I found that there lacked a comprehensive sort of guide to Asian beauty products. A lot of them are very popular and that I would be interested in, but there's no English information on them. So it was very limited information, and because of that and my own needs, so to speak, I decided, all right, if I'm going to try something and I've tried it and I've tested out myself and I have an opinion about it, I'll write a review and share it with somebody else out there who may be looking at the same product and scratching their head and not knowing, do I buy this? Do I not buy this? What is in here? Would I break out? Would it give me a rash? Maybe I'm allergic to something. And that's making their shopping experience a whole lot more pleasant than when I first started out. So personally, that was my inspiration to start a beauty blog and start writing reviews, doing recommendations and things like that. And of course, it makes me happy, right? Because I love trying out new products anyways. Now, do what you love to do, but do it better, obviously. What makes you stand out? What makes you unique in the great wide web of blogging? There are so many blogs, the whole community is very saturated. To be honest, it is. There are blogs left and right and up and down in every direction. What makes you special? Is it your personality, perhaps? Is it maybe your media editing? You do great, video editing and things like that. You put together great media, right? Maybe you are superb at photography and you make everything look super bright and beautiful and artistic. That's definitely a plus, a special characteristic that you may have. Or maybe it's your attention to detail. I've generally been told that my attention to detail makes my reviews very enjoyable and very informative and just helps you guys out when you're looking to shop around for a new product. And I mean, there are people who have done really well for themselves in terms of their blogging online life because they had that special spark. For example, running off the top of my head, Temptalia is amazing for her swatches, always consistent, always detailed, and it's the place I go to when I need to look at a new collection. Evelina Berry, she does amazing editing for fashion videos along with her husband. I think they do great work together. Carla Sugar does great swatches as well. I've always, read her blog when I need to do cross comparisons between a product or looking for a dupe. Or maybe my Milk Tooth. If you guys don't know that blog, it's adorable. It's kind of a little storyboard, photographic storyboard, the story of two little lost teeth, right? That they make a life for themselves in the big wide human world. So there is something that you should have that makes you sparkle, stand out from all the other blogs out there, and that would really get you far, I think. I think this wraps up my little introduction to blogger tips. I'm not going to get into any details particularly today. I just want to let you guys know that there is a space for you out there if you want to start your own blog. If you have personal questions regarding a specific blogging topic that you want me to cover in the next blogger tips episode, please leave it down as a comment below and I will take that into consideration for the next time I'm filming another blogging tips video. So hopefully this will be once a month. Stay tuned next month for another episode. Take care of yourselves and see you later. Bye bye.